Hello, I'm Paul Daichuk, founder of Elastic Steel Method of Athletic Conditioning. Today I'm going to talk to you about your tendons, and specifically I'm going to talk to you about the knee pain. Now, I would say that out of people that stretch for splits and hamstring flexibility especially, I would say that one, maybe two out of three people get the pain on the side and behind their knee. It's very common, okay? So you straddle, you work on your straddle, or you work on your hamstring flexibility and you get that pain. Now very often you don't know what it is. You might go to a doctor and he might do an MRI, an X-ray, give you some injections, or say you have to rest, and then you might lose some flexibility while resting. You try again and then you get injured again. Okay? So what is it? 99% of the time it's your tendon. It could be something with the knee, and very often people think that it's a knee injury, but very often it's just your tendon. There are four main tendons right there that could get pulled. We have semitendinosus, we have semimembranosus, we have gracilis, and we have sartorius. Okay? If you're not trained, you're not going to be able to pick up what the difference is and which tendon you are pulling. Okay? So I recommend that what you do is you focus on all four of them. Now, when you stretch a muscle and the muscle doesn't stretch, either there's a spasm, or there's a scar tissue, or there's a trigger point, and you keep stretching and you keep increasing the angle of your joint, whether it's the angle of your adductors in your straddle or your hamstring, keep increasing the angle of your joint, something is being pulled. If your muscle in a state where it doesn't let go, something gets pulled, and that's usually your tendons. Okay? Once might be okay, 2 times might be okay. After a while, you end up getting an injury to your tendons. And the common thing to do is to take a break, apply cold, then apply heat maybe. Sometimes you get some kind of an injection. And then later on, you start training again, you progress a little bit, boom, you get injured again. Okay? So, how do we deal with this? How do we not stop to get injured? Well, if you have my hamstring flexibility system, or if you have my DVD for splits, you're going to see that I use a lot of massage. Okay? And part of the reason, not the main reason, not the only reason, why people are so successful with my system is because of the massage. Okay? There are other things, but massage is very important. If the muscle doesn't stretch, all that pressure goes to the tendon. Okay? What do? How do we make that muscle stretch? We massage it. If you don't know which muscle it is, massage all the muscles in that area. Okay? Now, I use ball massage, I use foam roller, I use a massage stick. Okay, and those are dry massagers. I also recommend castor oil, and I show how to use that as well. Okay? And by massaging, you're going to get the muscle to release. Once you can stretch the muscle, you don't have to have all that pressure on your tendons. Now, very often people see that I use so much massage and my flexibility train, my flexibility work. People say, well, is massage how you get flexible? Massage is not how you get flexible. Stretching and strengthening is how you get flexible. However, the massage allows the stretching and strengthening to do its job. Okay? Very often, without the massage, your stretching exercise and your strengthening exercise cannot work. Okay? So, what I recommend, if you have that pain there, on the inside and behind your knee, and it's a very common place, you would actually just look online for semitendinosus, semimembranosus. You would look online for gracilis and sartorius, and you would find the belly of the muscle, and you would go from the origin to insertion, and you would massage the whole thing. Okay, you would apply pressure using the ball, using the foam roller, the stick. If you want to use your hands and you know how to use your hands, you would use castor oil, and you would massage the muscle. And you will see that, first I recommend actually, if you have the injury, you wait till it heals. Okay? Once it heals, I would not stretch till you massage, and I guarantee you, if that tendon is tight, and you're going to go to the muscles around there, in the hamstrings, or the sartorius, or the gracilis, you're going to see that the muscle itself is very tight and very painful to the massage. Once that is released, you will see a lot more flexibility. Okay? Very often, like I said, people make a mistake and they think, well, you know, it's the knee, so I have an issue with the knee. You can injure other things besides your tendons, you can injure your ligaments, you can, but very often it doesn't happen that way. Okay, especially if you had no prior injury, you're not doing anything heavy, you're not going deep, and all suddenly all you're doing is stretches and you have an injury there. Very often it's the belly of the muscle is being held tight for whatever reason, and the tendons take that pressure. Okay, now I'm going to quickly say another thing. Very often martial artists also have problems on the next to the groin, in the side, all the way up there. And very often people saying, well, it's the upper adductors, maybe the pectineus. Sometimes it is, but very often it's the insertion of your psoas. Okay, and if you want to deal with your psoas and you have that tendon pain there, which is in the groin, okay, as many people have already asked me, what you would do is you would actually work on your psoas, you would release the psoas. Like I said many times before, psoas has organs around it, so you have to know what you're doing, okay, and you have to know the difference between the pain of being compressing an organ and the pain of actually good pain, as we call it, of pressure on the muscle, releasing the muscle. Okay, so having said that, if you're working on your hamstring flexibility, if you're working on your splits, and you have that pain, okay, behind the knee and on the inside of the knee, chances are you need to work in those muscles. Now, the last thing I'm going to say actually is what happens when you strengthen and you have tendon injury. Well, that becomes a little bit different, okay, because what you might have to do is you might have to work on the antagonist of that muscle. It might not be letting go. There are other things there. Right now, what I was talking about specifically for the stretches, and especially for that stretch, either you're straddling, okay, and as you're straddling, you're doing a little bit of stretches to one leg, other leg forward, as many martial artists do, or you're working your hamstring flexibility and you feel the pain there, okay, go to the massage, okay, I always rely on that, and part of the success, not all of it, but part of the success of my program relies in the massage, relies on getting the muscle to be ready to stretch, and then once the muscle is ready to stretch, it stretches. If it's not ready to be stretched, you get problems. Okay? Thank you for watching.